Uh-oh, it's time for another Patreon Vacation Unlocked.
What?
That's right, Chris Cabin. We're sitting here by the lake in the Catskills, man, and we are this week releasing one of the, fan favorite once-in-a-lifetime episodes here on the main feed. Indeed, the first time we ever tangled with Dr.
Yes.
Beck. This is Stalked by My Doctor.
It's also the first once-in-a-lifetime we've ever done. Yes.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're not familiar, this is usually it's at the $10 fee, the top tier of the Patreon. Every other month, we do lifetime movies.
Yes. And you will learn all the names of all of our famous characters, from Dr. Beck to Laid Back Beck, and that's it.
Right.
No, don't forget Hat Girl from the Deadly Mile High Club.
Hat Girl
was
Hat
great.
Girl.
Nikki...
Sure.
Bismarck.
Nikki Bismarck, yes.
Also from the Stalked franchise,
right.
of course.
Yes. There's so many little WEA Movies machinations you are missing by not listening to these once-in-a-lifetime episodes. And we really hope you enjoy this one on Stalked by My Doctor. Number one. Now, remember, folks, if you like this, we've done all of them on Patreon, right? Is that right, Steve?
That's true. You don't want to
done
be
all
too
of
laid back and miss these.
You should see what we got here.
Yes.
And if you like crazy, overly melodramatic television, such as Stalked by My Doctor, no theatrical release there. On Thursday, we're also unlocking an episode of Melrose 210, which is our very popular, dare I say, fan favorite Patreon show, where every month we go through an episode of Beverly Hills 90210 and an episode of Melrose Place.
Yeah, this show started because we were going nuts during the pandemic, and we stopped it because it made us even more nuts to do it, and then it was so popular we had to bring it back. We brought it back on the top tier of the Patreon,
That's right,
of course.
back by popular demand. And yes, there will be, if you like Melrose and you like Lifetime, there's going to be a new Melrose this month on Patreon, brand new, and a new once-in-a-lifetime movie offering on Patreon that you can listen to very shortly. What is that called, Chris?
Oh, it's a movie called Danger in the Dorm, starring Real Housewives of Something or Others, Bethany Frankel.
New York.
That's the New York one?
She
Okay.
was a Real Housewife of New York.
That's right.
Now she's an acclaimed actor.
Of course.
In what was it? Danger in the Dorm.
Danger in the Dorm.
Fucking great Lifetime movie title right there.
So
Hell yeah.
So if you're like jonesing for some fresh new movie episodes on the Patreon, you will have Danger in the Dorm. You also have The Crow, we covered on Patreon, that is available now.
That's right. That is August's We Love Movies episode on The Crow. The Alex Proyas. Is that his only good movie?
Yeah, probably.
Dark City's pretty good.
Dark
Oh,
City's
I
good.
like
Dark
right.
City,
Yeah. That's right. But yeah, so if you're like, oh, hey, man, the main Tuesday movie is Stalked by My Doctor. Look, it's a movie, and if someone hadn't fucked up, this would have been RoboCop 2 live in Houston, which was a great show. Big thanks to everyone who came out in Houston.
Yes.
But that thing just got fucked 6 ways from Sunday. Will never be released, unfortunately. And hey, your 4 angry uncles need a fucking month off. So this is Stalked by My Doctor, Part 1. It's wild shit. Enjoy.
Wait, so, Steve, how many of these have you seen?
I've seen all of these, and I've seen so many of these, and this is gonna blow everyone's mind. Because am I the only one who's seen more than one Stalked by My Doctor?
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
I was disappointed because in the sequels he has multiple personalities, and they keep cutting, like it'll be like Eric Roberts in a room being like, I can't do this. And then another Eric Roberts, always in a Hawaiian shirt, is like, yeah, you can, Jack. You got to get this girl.
No
awesome.
fucking way, man.
And I was bummed because I was like, is it not in this one?
Oh man, that fucking sucks.
Is he doing any kind of accent work in there, Steve? Or
It's a good question. It's been a while since I've seen any of the sequels. My favorite being Stalked by My Doctor, A Sleepwalker's Nightmare, which takes place around a sleep study.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. He can get into all sorts of creepy business with that.
Exactamundo.
Yeah, this dude should not be around sleeping people, man. Oh, hey everybody, welcome to Once in a Lifetime. This is our new Patreon only sideshow. I feel this is one that has been in the works probably since the Obama administration.
Yeah,
We've been
definitely.
talking about this.
Yeah.
We've been talking about this for a long time.
Like, I mean, cyber subduction was one of our earlier episodes, probably like 2012, 2013.
Invisible Child, I think, was
Oh,
earlier
yes.
than that.
Yeah.
Yep. In my first 100 days, we're gonna close Guantanamo, and then the We Hate Movies gang is gonna do Once in a Lifetime.
Oh, yep. And we're going to expand Obamacare in order for doctors to better treat their patients. They can go to their house and sleep and masturbate in their bed.
I mean, you'll notice that they always talk about these Lifetime movies. Never do them. Very rarely do them, but they keep on talking about them. You would think. You would think they do them.
We're gonna be having the We Hate Movies boys doing that Lifetime show, and also be pulling out of Afghanistan.
Well, at least one of those things came to pass.
Yep.
That's
it was,
true.
It was about to happen, and Trump rescinded that order. But now that Biden's in there, you got once in a lifetime.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've made Richard Branson wait enough.
My name is Andrew Jupin, and I'm joined, of course, by the whole crew here. We got Lifetime movies expert Steven Sadak,
Hi.
Eric Siska, of course.
Yes, lifetime employee, former lifetime
I was going to say,
employee.
former
Yeah.
Lifetime employee, and a guy who owns a television, Chris Cabin.
Ahoy, hoy. I you know what? I love the synth intro we have for the show. For this, I feel like we need like a cocktail hour Mad Men like lounge jazz version of the.
Yeah.
If somebody could pull that off, I know we have many jazz greats that listen
That's
to
right.
the show. Still alive, of course.
Thelonious Monk, if you could get on that. We
Yes,
know that
I-
you're
No
Patreon.
ghosts allowed, by the way.
Yeah. Herbie Hancock, you're still around, maybe? Yeah.
That's a great idea. Before we get too far into this, I want to quickly mention that working at Lifetime TV was the best. It was the best job I've ever had. It was
Wow.
the best TV network I ever worked in. They actually cared about their employees at the time and would like. I was hired as a log coordinator, which
You want to see those logs, mister?
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Which what that means is I was timing out the day on the networks, mostly the Lifetime Movie Network, and what that would entail is I would get run times for movies, and I'd fill it out to make it a 2-hour block by designating a certain amount of time for commercials or promos or whatever.
Did you get to
else
pick
fill
like
it.
where in the movie the breaks happened?
No. There's a format producer who I knew. There's a few format producers who would like plan that and in an edit session. But what was great about Lifetime is they actually would train you and like give you an opportunity to move up in the company without being the nephew of the boss or whatever. So I was actually timing out logs and stuff like that, not very interesting. But then I got pulled into producing billboards. So I made stuff for on air. That's just how I got to know briefly Reno Romano, Batman voice actor who was the voice of Lifetime at the time. So whenever there was like, this program is brought to you by Metal Musil, I was in charge of making him record that. And then I would work with an editor to make that all work. And it was cool because then you're getting footage for a potential reel, even though it's not like a big thing. It's like you could have actually had upward mobility at Lifetime. And in every other job I've had in any other network, was not possible.
So Eric, as log coordinator, you never organized any poops.
Oh, just no, just pro bono at home. I would do that.
Okay, that's okay. Because I had just assumed. I mean, we had lived together while you were doing this, and I just assumed you were going there every day and organizing poops for people. Because I know I know a lot of the the higher ups at corporations like that need work like that done.
Hey,
Yes.
Chris, can I ask you something?
Yes.
What do you think on Twin Peaks? What do you think the log lady was doing that whole time?
Well, she had an obvious log, so there was
Yeah.
no
Oh, I
mystery there.
see.
So like,
So you don't think she?
I'm not seeing Eric at
Uh-huh.
work every day, so I don't know what.
Do you think she like stored turds in that log, like was hollowed?
Look,
Yeah, like
I mean,
like a turd thermos.
look, you know, some of the power of David Lynch is he makes your imagination go all sorts of places. So yeah, I have occasionally thought of maybe she stores her turds in the little log.
Fair
Real
enough.
quick, just to end the Lifetime Network talk, is this quick story about how the company went down the drain. We had a newer hotshot CEO who thought like, okay, we're going to modernize Lifetime. We're going to move it out of the Kaufman Astoria Studios basement in Astoria, New York, is where they used to be fucking based, which is nuts. And that's where the network operations center was.
In the basement of the Kaufman Astoria?
Yeah,
Really?
It was like they were actually broadcasting TV out of Astoria. Anyway,
That's crazy.
So they moved it to Chelsea, and it was very expensive. The building then got bought by Google, so that's now Google headquarters.
Oh,
is where
that building.
Lifetime.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and Google, when they were buying it, were like, well, if we ever want to start a TV network, we have all the equipment. I mean, now it's probably too obsolete, but it was there. And then the major reason the company went under was not only just that office move and the hubris of like getting all these expensive offices,
Right.
but she also bought a private jet and like painted Lifetime on the side of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, fast
What?
forward to about 2 or 3 years after this happened, and I was offered positions at A&E. A&E buys the company. A&E tried to make me sign something saying that I relinquish ownership of the podcast that I also do. So I was like, I don't want to sign over every creative endeavor to a corporate entity. But they did offer me positions in Connecticut I could have pursued, but instead I took the severance, and that was but first I was fired before they offered me other positions in Connecticut. They first fired me in a conference room with a bunch of other people, and it was one of these scenarios where it was like, all right, all these people on this email, go to conference room 1. All these people on this email, go to conference room 2. Oh, I'm conference room 1. Hey, I'm number 1. I get there, and they fucking let everyone go at once. They're not even individualizing it. My bosses didn't know I got fired.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
And then like a woman broke down crying in it, and I just got up and left because I had a Reno Romano session to go to.
You don't want to leave Reno waiting.
Well, I'm just wondering if somebody was just like, "Oh, Jeff, should go to conference room 1. You should have read that email more clearly, buddy. You're in the wrong." No, yeah, you do not keep your job. You've lost it.
Look, we've been working on the firing robots. They're not ready yet. We've been trying with them out, and I have to do it, I guess. So yeah, we just get you all done at once.
So the moral of the story is A&E sucks, and
Yes.
unless they want to develop a show with us.
Well, sure, then they're great.
Then
But
they're
until
great.
then, they suck shit.
Exactly.
And so we thought, let's pick a real fucking wild one to kick off this new series. So we're talking about the OG, Stalked by My Doctor from 2015, written and directed by Doug Campbell. Now, Steve, how was it? Because this is all you, man. How did you first come to this franchise, etc.?
Well, my wife and I just watch Lifetime movies pretty much on the reg. Not all the time, probably average about 2 a month, maybe.
Do you
2 to 3 a
guys
month.
know? Do you know like when new ones are coming out that you get excited for? Or is it just like the backlog?
Well, usually when you're watching one, there's a commercial for another one. Hey, that looks pretty good.
oh, so you're watching these like on broadcast television?
Absolutely, man. What
Wow.
else am I doing?
Wait, Steve, did you say 2 a week?
No, 2 a month.
Okay.
2 to 3 a
Jesus.
month. Yeah. Like,
I was gonna say that's like eating fucking like McDonald's twice a week. That's just not good
It's not.
for your soul. For your
Well,
soul
it looks
in
like
general.
we all have our vices, huh?
But this one was, it stands out because you've got a star performance from Eric Roberts, and it's a little different in certain ways. It's from their normal thrillers. Not a body count though, which is kind of a bummer. Usually they get like one nosy friend that either doesn't usually die. They usually get like in a coma, but not even that.
Well,
you know?
to this movie's credit, he steals a fucking corpse and burns it in a car.
That's also
which is kinda
very
cool.
true.
Mm-hmm.
And Eric Roberts, man, is fucking trying in this
I
movie.
think
which
he's
is,
kind of good. Like
he's
like,
good.
he holds my attention, and he does a lot of like these freak out things. It's almost Nicolas Cageian, but like not that good.
Well, it's on the cheap. Like Eric Roberts is now like if you want to add French fries to your order on Seamless, that's how you get it. Like whatever, that's how you get Eric Roberts. Is like if you're doing a contract and you're doing the casting contract and like, hey, do you want Eric Roberts? It's like $5,000. You just add it on to the end of it, like Paul Thomas Anderson, he'll do that.
Paul Thomas Anderson's putting Eric Roberts in a movie. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, Inherent Vice. He's really good in Inherent Vice.
Oh fuck, that's right. I completely forgot about that. I really don't associate this dude with being in real movies.
Oh, really?
I mean, he's in the Dark Knight. He gets dropped from that thing.
Pope of Greenwich Village.
That's a good movie.
Star 80. Star
he's-
80 is a fantastic movie.
Well, there was some controversy. Like his career took a tumble because he was what was he like hitting people or something?
That sounds about right. I don't remember what. Yeah, I'm not saying he's a great guy. Let me pull it up.
I think he hit his wife. I think there was that. He was an addict for a while.
Also, don't forget of Best of the Best 2, previous episode.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, when he's got that great line, "Ah, you goddamn job."
Is he in all those Best of the Best?
He's in the first 2. And then I think another dude takes the reins there.
And that's not the one where Chris Penn comes in for him.
Chris
Penn's in 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
okay.
He perishes wildly. I think he had a lot of bad press in like the late 80s, 90s, or some such. Oh, and also just going down his IMDb, The Cable Guy. He was great in that as himself, playing a role in like a movie like this.
Yes,
full circle.
Jesus,
He was the Menendez
weird.
brothers, Brother Sweet Brother movie in the world of The Cable Guy. Yeah.
Oh man, I got to go back to that.
Tommy, please put down the gun. Tommy, please put down. I love you, brother. Put down the gun.
I'm gonna post a picture in the chat from his IMDb,
Okay,
which I guess is promotional, but I don't know what this movie is.
That's just him at home, dude.
It's a picture of Eric Roberts with glasses on, an enormous silver gun.
The fakest gun I've ever seen in my life.
It's a promotional picture for a movie called Skin Traffic, also from 2015.
Skin Traffic was spelled with a K, by the way. Traffic.
That's actually interesting because one of my thoughts watching this movie was, wow, this doctor stalking people. Usually doctors utilize the robust human trafficking network in this country to get their thrills.
Yes.
Actually, I'm looking at this IMDb page now, and we're not going to turn this into the gang reads IMDb, but cast of Skin Traffic: Mickey Rourke, Eric Roberts, Daryl Hannah, Michael Madsen, Dominique Swain, and Jeff motherfucking Fahey.
Man, the gang's all here.
To be a fly on that wall.
Seriously. Oof.
I would love to be a fly on that wall. I will never watch the movie.
No.
Yep, there you go.
I want to be at craft services for 15 minutes and then I bounce.
We start with Dr. Albert Beck waiting for a date in a fancy restaurant, and it doesn't go he gets a phone call, and I guess it was like a Tinder situation, more than likely like a eHarmony or Match.com thing.
Yeah, it sounds like an eHarmony or Match.com type of thing, but it also sounds combined with Facebook since they use Facebook terminology throughout this movie.
That's what I think they're switching back and forth. Like I think they are friends on Facebook, and that's what she's referencing with the wall. But but they met on a website.
Right.
I would wager because these are like, sort of movies, but not really.
Oh, no, certainly not.
what they're doing here is this is a fake platform where everything is it's on the same thing, Chris.
Sure.
And it's a dating platform where you got walls and you got direct messages and you're friending people and whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah, I mean, I understand. All these are made by like AI algorithms at this point. They just shit them out at this point, and they're just like, yes, post 165 word on my wall on Twitbook.
Twitbook. Yeah, you on that Twitbook or what? The thing here, I was not really clear about. Had they gone on one date already, and this woman was like not feeling it because she's like, I just don't think we're a good match or something like that, or is it like I'm having second thoughts about a first date situation?
It sounded like they might have something where they might have gotten coffee, maybe.
Yes, coffee. Yeah, it definitely sounds like they had like a successful date, and then this guy just fucking, I don't know what his deal is. How can you get this old and be so stupid?
Exactly. You know, he's Eric Roberts. He's a good-looking guy for the most part. You know, depending on what you're into. Horse faces, sure.
I mean, he's a good-looking guy,
Yeah.
and then like when he opens his mouth in this movie, it's like a fucking donkey starts. Like it's like he just says the dumbest. Like they have this. I mean, he's got to be what, in his 60s at least, right?
Oh yeah.
Like they have him saying shit as if it's like coming out of the mouth of like a 15-year-old incel, and I'm I'm smacking my fucking head. It just doesn't fit. The words don't fit what's coming out of the body. It's very weird.
He was 59 when this movie came out.
Okay.
He's not like, it's weird. There is no like Nurse Jackie pill addiction thread.
Yes.
In this one, you would think there would be because he acts like he's on pills all the time.
Or coke. I was expecting him to go, I just gotta go to the bathroom and blow some rails. Why won't you love me?
The biggest drug of all is the ladies.
That's true.
It's true.
But it's weird because like you can't even say that he's like a sex addict because he's never getting laid.
He should at least have like a prostitute problem.
Exactly.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yep.
I think
That's
like
funny.
you do spiral that into sex addiction, and that's why he's masturbating in beds and fucking, kidnapping women. And
I mean, yeah, I guess that's true. You could make your way there to the argument, sure.
That old excuse never worked for me.
That's right. Yeah, this, by the way, great quality here at the Fishkill Correctional Facility. That's where you're housed up now?
Yes. Yeah. Just I get out in a couple weeks.
That's awesome, dude.
I'm excited about it.
So I was, first of all, here's the thing. I found this to be the most uncomfortable hour and a half I've had watching a movie in a really long time. Also, though, the most like laugh out loud, just laughing at this movie, not with it. Him freaking out when the woman is like, look, I'm blocking you on this platform. Get fucked. He leaves this restaurant and he's driving, and it's just like, you see the speedometer just going. He crosses like 100 miles an hour, and he just starts screaming into this. And then the credits start going. I was pissing my pants laughing.
Well, this has one of those. This is a famous problem with a lot of movies like this. Whenever Eric Roberts is on screen, you're like, please stop. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Please stop. And then when he's off screen, he's like, I need air. Where is anything happening?
Well, because then you got the Dead Face Brigade, who we meet right now, which is Sophie and her friends, while her boyfriend is playing soccer. Ryan, there's always a Ryan, there's always a Sophie.
It really is. Enough already. Oh yeah, and they are like dead-faced, dead-eyed, and it's like I thought the doctor was going to be treating them all for their prior strokes.
This kid playing Ryan has a hilarious name. The actor's name is Carson Boatman.
Of course it is. Oh.
That's about as fucking white as it gets.
Well, when his grandfather came to the house, I was actually a yachtman, but he changed it to Boatman.
Here's my thing. We all like a good chuckle at a fake website, your Twitbook or whatever. I'm a fucking simp for fake colleges, and Whitendale College really made me laugh last night. I was like, oh my God, babe, you got into Whitendale.
Mm-hmm. And of course we get the fake out, like, oh, we'll play a little prank on her. You didn't get it. Oh no, you did.
Dude.
You got in.
Right? Like, this is a massive, you know what? We're not fucking friends anymore.
Yeah.
Because this girl, Sophie, is like, oh, I haven't had a chance to read this college acceptance letter. Could you read it for me? Other friend Caitlin, and this girl's like, yeah, sure. And she does the whole like, we regret to inform you, you're about to have the best 4 years. And I was like, kiss my fucking hairy ass, dude. No way. Why would you do that to a friend? Like, it's the cruelest fucking prank.
Well, the thing is, like, I think a lot of people are just trash, and they have like trash people they hang out with, and then you go like, we're gonna trash each other.
Yeah, and other people enjoy having power over you, so they
that's
want to
true.
like enjoy your misery because they caused it.
Yeah, they're just as bad as the doctor.
So to celebrate, Ryan is taking her out on a nice high school date. They're driving, and he is getting texted by this quote-unquote recruiter, maybe for Whitendale or maybe for Brockton College, possibly. Or
Well, I'd hope Whitendale, but with his grades, it might be Brockton.
Oh, I don't know, Ryan. I don't think you're really Whitendale material. Might be more of a Brockton man.
Oh no, he got into Shipmore. Shipmore.
I am a fan of fake college, but so
Oh no, he was rejected by Johnson Tech. Oh.
Jameson Berry it is, my friend.
Now, Steve, let me ask you this, because this is where we get into like the teensiest bit of a message movie situation here. How often are these crazy as balls movies also having the audacity to dip in an after school special thread?
Not often. This was kind of interesting. It was kind of surprising. But like, my question is like, this dude like is getting texts at like 9 o'clock at night from some recruiter. I don't know, man. If you want to get into Whitendale, you got to meet me right now. Kind of a situation.
Got to come to the fucking Four Logs Motel.
Speaking of the after school like special vibe of like showing this texting while driving is a problem, I bet there's probably like some texting leads to murder movie that we haven't uncovered yet, because a lot of these at least the old Lifetime movies really read like PSAs. Well, obviously cyber seduction is
the fear of technology. Yeah, totally.
Well, Lifetime movies are really like, it's like exploitation movies for people who get their political opinions from The View.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Wow, that's bone-chillingly accurate as to what these movies are.
Because it is outrageous. Like, all this is outrageous, but it is in such a lame way.
Yeah,
like, it's strange.
It's not going to go hard. It gives you that scare while at the same time being kind of comforting at the same time. Yeah.
Exactly. Right. And it never gets too extreme. It never gets too. I will say this movie does get a little capital S sexy, because it's something for the dads out there. There's definitely this new trend in Lifetime movies where it's like, dads are going to be watching this. Let's show some skin. And I'm like, I don't know. Isn't this not for them? Question mark.
We have to get skin back in the movies somewhere. And for some reason it's showing up here. And I am, I'm okay with it.
It's made for mothers who are always worried that they're like, anytime that they don't get a text from their kid, they think they're dead.
Yeah.
Like, it's that type. So why would you play to a completely opposite type? The dad is like, yeah.
Well, he's in the room, dude.
I guess, but like he doesn't care. He's on his phone.
Yeah, he's brooding. Right? He's silent. Like, I'm drinking a beer slowly over the course of 2 hours.
Commenting something absolutely insane on some like 18-year-old girl's TikTok page or something.
Oh, dude.
I'm going to reply to her, Trump 2020.
Wow, hey, nice sexy TikTok dancing. Hashtag Trump 2020.
You want to see my dick doc?
Dick doc.
Yeah, that's right. I'm the kind of guy who's still putting hashtag Trump 2020 in fucking 2021 internet messages, because I'm that much of a fucking deranged loser.
Oh, I see you're drinking Capri Sun. What flavor is that? My flavor is pineapple surprise.
Oh, you're so hilarious and so beautiful. That is how it is like at the DMV. Also, I love you.
Yeah, we've never met or spoken, but I refer to you as my sunshine every morning.
Oh, yeah. Are you planning any trips to Topeka soon?
Oh, wait, this movie my dumb wife is playing is giving me some good ideas.
Do you have any red lingerie? You know, maybe I could buy some for you.
maybe I could give it to you at our date at Red Lobster. You're only 18, huh? Do you know I make $43,000 a year? Sounds like a lot.
Sexy TikTok, sunshine.
Where are we?
Nice new dance video, girlfriend. Where we are, Steve, is they get in a massive car accident because this motherfucker's texting while driving. We are introduced back to Eric Roberts in the workplace where he is browsing this dating site in the office, and the fucking chief nurse comes in and he does the move the monitor. I'm working.
Okay,
Working my fucking crank, dude.
Yeah, operating on my ding dong right now.
That is a meeting that you don't want to have afterwards, which is like, so Sharon came in and you moved the monitor real quick, huh? What was going on there last night?
You know, I saw it before he moved it, and it was just like pictures of girls in shirts. Wasn't even. I was expecting like Pornhub stuff. It was just like ladies in nice like blouses.
By the way, the one great thing about Lifetime offices, for some reason, a bunch of people I worked with, and this is the only place I've ever seen this, and I've worked in tons and tons of cubicles throughout my life, but the people at Lifetime were putting up fucking bicycle mirrors and shit. I'm gonna see if someone walks behind me.
Wow,
I respect it, dude. Yeah, and they're just that's just how it was, and everyone got one, and I got one. I'm like, yeah, man, no one's sneaking up.
Like that.
I like that, man. Totally. So you get into the fucking creepitude right away because as this girl is bleeding out on the table with a part of her rib sticking into her heart ventricle, Eric Roberts is like, oh, hello there, Sophie. Let me ask you a couple questions. When you got in that car accident, did you lose consciousness at any point? And she's like, no. And he goes, oh, okay, great. Now a follow-up question. Do you like sushi? And isn't it because she's like, yeah, why? And doesn't he say well, after all this is done, we're gonna go out and get a nice big boat of sushi or something?
It almost
don't ask me out when I'm bleeding to death.
I mean, I guess it's sort of it's almost sweet where it's
yeah,
you get out of here, you're gonna have your favorite meal somewhere, but it's also on a date with me. You know
Yep,
what I
that's
mean?
exactly right.
Yeah, at the start, it's we're being distracted. Don't worry about your blood right now. Just you're gonna get through this. Listen, you're gonna go out to dinner again, which I would love for someone to sit me down right now during this COVID apocalypse and be like, no, you're gonna be able to go to a restaurant again today. You're gonna be okay.
Sing the fucking words. We're gonna get some sushi.
He puts her under. And then he sort of touches her face a lot before we cut, which is it's a lot of face touching. We cut to Ryan and her dad, who is my favorite kind of character.
This guy sucks.
He is ferociously wrong and very loud. And just in every instance, he's going to say the absolute worst thing. You're like, what? And he's yeah.
It is so insane because everyone's like, this doctor's a creep. We should go to another doctor.
No, he hasn't done it yet.
Hey, you know what? Let's just go down to his office and we're going to get his side of the story. Shut up, daughter. We're going to get his side of the story. And you're just like, what? It's it's so bad. It's you almost, everything that this guy says in this movie is so wrong and so unbelievable that it takes you out of the movie and you're just like, really? You wrote the character to say that? You wanted him to be that wrong? That unlikable?
Well,
my God.
Listen, Adrian, listen. I know what it sounds like, but he said he might get us into the country club. Okay? So if we could just hold this out, maybe our daughter dies.
But our social life will live.
We don't have to buy a pool for the backyard. We could go to that pool.
This guy says a lot of shit well, guys will be guys when a 59-year-old is trying to fuck my 18-year-old daughter. And he's the type of character that's in this for the women watching to be like, see, look at these guys.
Yeah, exactly. This piece of shit. Yeah. And he's right. I mean, they're right about him. No, they're right about him, rather. Yeah. He throws Ryan's cell phone. He's like, last time it was a fender bender. this time you almost killed my little girl. And he throws this kid's cell phone in the hazardous waste thing. That kind of rules.
Man. Yeah, you're not getting that back because there's all sorts of gunk all over it now.
That's what I liked about this whole the stock by the doctor system is there's symbolism in it. There's symbolism in making it. Hi, I'm Eric Roberts, by the way.
I like this impression. It's kind of like a more saliva, low key Gary Busey in a way.
Because he's got the little
got the
bit of
teeth.
something,
Yeah,
a little
bit.
something out there.
Well, because him and Jules are, they're Southern folks. So he kind of has the Gary Busey thing a little bit, but it's like without the motorcycle accident. And you kind of just slow it down a little bit, and he's maybe just a little bit deeper than Gary Busey's voice.
That's the funny thing is he at a young age. He had the motorcycle accident in the voice, and he lost it as he got older.
Interesting.
Pope
Busey.
Pope of Greenwich Village. He's like, "Hi there, how you doing?"
Yes, he's kind of going, "Come on, Mickey, they're gonna take my thumbs," like that kind of shit.
I've never seen Pope of Greenwich Village.
It's pretty good.
Good
It's
movie.
not great,
Yeah. I have not either. I've always danced around it, and I need to take the plunge.
Mickey Rourke plays one of the greatest pieces of shit you will ever watch in that movie. My God.
That's awesome.
So he heals her up, and while she's the parents show up, they're excited. While she's out, he decides to come into her bedroom, her hospital room.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. If I'm one of the nurses on duty, I'm a big fan of no closed doors. How about that? We're not.
How about we leave them doors wide open?
We do not close doors at this hospital because he comes in and she's totally out and he kisses her a bunch.
I
And
just want to kiss my beautiful angel here.
Dude, not only does he kiss her, man, he gets on top of her, on the bed, and is making out with this drugged, unconscious girl. And you're just like, someone open that door immediately.
You know what I find real sexy is I find it really sexy when they're, it's all just wet, clammy sweat, and they're barely clinging to life.
I like to kiss something that's not there. Just nothingness. I like to kiss nothing.
I used to kiss roadkill because you couldn't fight back, and now I'm kissing my patients.
Some people like to put on Barry White. That gets them going. I like the metronome of life support. That gets my cock pretty hard.
Because, while the metronome of the life support's going, beep, 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 my dick's going, dong, dong, dong.
Yeah,
I pull the cord when I climax and I get that little death line.
Actually, I got one at home, and I have prostitutes take NyQuil in front of me.
Oh, dude, one of those guys.
Oh, Jesus, man. There is a fucking hilarious moment here where, he goes to tell the parents that they can come see her and everything, and he goes out. The pause between him approaching the parents and stopping walking to when he says she's gonna be fine is way too long for a medical professional to be delivering good news in a bad situation.
Yeah, don't be stone-faced until then. Have a big smile, be like, it's all okay, everybody.
Dude, you gotta come around that corner like goddamn Michigan J. Frog, dude. Hello, my baby. Your daughter's fine. It's kind of like a way worse version of the friend fucking her over with the acceptance letter reading.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Everyone seems a lot of underhanded stuff going on in this Doctor universe.
A lot of cruel teasing.
Well, I guess maybe in this universe, a Punked is still on the air.
Oh, that could be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people loved pranks in the mid to late aughts.
People do again, right? I've never seen a second of Impractical Jokers. Don't tell me to watch it, but from my understanding, that's also gotcha.
Just pranks and hidden camera shit, man. It's not for me.
You look dumb.
So she's talking to the parents and whatnot, and this is after the dad has had some words with Ryan, and our heroine here, Sophie, she's like, oh, hey mom, did Ryan stop by?
Oh no.
And she's like, oh, I don't think so, hon. He, his leg's broken. He went home with his parents. And she's like, oh, that's weird. I thought I had this memory of him kissing me. And you're like, no.
I don't know.
Oh,
It was like him, but like he was a washed up 80s star kind of a thing. No, that couldn't have been it.
I definitely smelled Metamucil.
It was either like him or Tom Berenger, possibly.
or like Mr. Ed maybe was kissing me.
Would Ryan be? I know this sounds weird, but would Ryan be using Preparation H? Because I swear I had the smell in my.
She knows the smell of Preparation H.
She has a dad who's fucking getting up there. Come on.
Yeah, that's right, sunshine. Oh, wait, hold on. I got to apply my lotion.
Oh man, when is it? I think it's in one of these scenes when she's still at the hospital where he's oh no, that's right. Later he comes in, the doctor comes in to reapply ointment on her scar, and man, it is so gross.
I was already inside you.
Yeah,
With little fingers there.
He's like applying it to like, it's like bacitracin. You got to do that for a scar or whatever. She's like, I'm gonna be so hideous for a scar. It's like, no, you won't, sweetheart.
And it's fucked up because she's like, oh, well, the nurse just reapplied my ointment like an hour ago. And he's like, oh, don't worry about that, sunshine, because this is my extra special strength medication. Like, he makes some like bullshit lineup so you can just like rub her. And you're like, oh my God, what am I watching? What am I watching?
Yeah, just the big close up on the glob of it going over.
The glob is a lot.
Yeah.
This is right after that one of his unsuccessful dates. I think that scene is sandwiched between these two.
Yeah, you're right, dude. Date number 2, the explosion.
This is insane because he seems to be doing so well on this date with this lady, a new lady.
This is how well he's doing, dude. This is how well he's doing.
Well,
he has been able to convert a day date into dinner at night in the same day.
And she's eating it up. She loves this guy, and he doesn't know how to fucking pump a brake. It's insane.
Because he's like, you want to see my my retirement home? It's like, oh, that's really sweet. And you'll live there with me and have babies.
Once you quit your job, or you come down with me.
Now I'm just gonna get on my knee here and I'm gonna measure you for an ankle monitor.
We're getting married, and you can't leave.
And she's like, and like she's trying to give him out. It's like, he's like,
seriously.
She's like, oh, I really like my job. He's like, well, you won't have time with the children. And it's like, come on, dude.
Just
take the room.
Have a good date. Go home, sleep, and be normal in some way. I mean,
have a nice date, go home, jerk off to whatever insane tab nonsense that you do every night.
Yeah.
And then call her the next day and just like let it ride. And that's why, again, like it's so this character is so unbelievable to me that he can like go from 50-year-old like chief cardiologist at this California hospital, and then when he just gets on dinner dates with women, just reverts to like a 13-year-old boy.
Oh my God! Not only that, I just remembered he's also on like some presidential cardiologist task force, and it's 2015. So, Dr. Albert Beck, one of the leading in the field of touching girls.
Well, what can I tell you? I had senioritis, so I put him on it.
Dr. Beck, that was a bad call on my part. Turned out to be a real creep.
I'm going to skip class today and go have a wild adventure with my friends in downtown Chicago.
Maybe we drive the car backwards, put the miles back on it.
My good buddy really hates his dad. We're gonna have to talk it out.
Oh yeah. I'm trying now. What's a Joe Biden impression? Because his dad loved to drive cars, right? So it'd be his dad's car.
Geez. Man, I think back. Back to the day when a bumper car was a Studebaker.
We put the bumper car. We we wrote it backwards. No, see, and now I'm just doing Eric Roberts again.
Yeah, it's tough.
It was a bumper car, yeah, and you could. My dad would go to work every day at the factory, right? You understand what I'm saying. You know what's going on. We're Americans.
Yeah,
We can get through this together. We're going to drive bumper cars to work at the factory because we're Americans, and that's what Americans can do.
Barack, my dad pushes me around.
My father, he acted like a dog-faced pony soldier.
Joe, you know, life comes at you pretty fast.
Were you looking at Michelle while she was changing? Huh, Joe?
Excuse me, but I'm coming after you, Obama. You've been absent 9 times, and I'm gonna find you.
Better upload a fake birth certificate via my new computer. It's a real
Trump
birth
and Jeffrey Jones both loving the youngins.
Grace, I'm looking at his birth certificate right now, and it says Kenya. What? It's changing. What is going on?
Come on, man. You can't be using the computer to change your grades. Come on, man.
That's it. That's
Yeah,
Biden.
that's-
You got to. It's a little high and it's a little older.
Hey, look, you know, we're only a few months into this administration. You know, we're working on it.
We are.
We're working on it. We're workshopping it.
I'm
So
unfriending you on Facebook.
She goes home. She tries to reconcile with Ryan. Ryan, I guess, aside from just being a dingus, is just like, I ruined you, baby. I can't. Well, he blew his soccer scholarship.
Yeah, no more soccer, dude. Because he says the doctor said that he's never gonna run at full speed again.
Nice. Also, like,
Yeah.
damn, dude, there goes your career of attending a soccer game 3 times. Like soccer, I know it's a thing, but in in these United States, it's like, oh, I'm a soccer athlete. Okay, I hope Melrose Place gets rebooted for you.
Yeah, totally. Or else get ready to get coaching. I do want to point out though, because this is after she's left the hospital. There is the moment, the only intelligent character in this movie is the mother, who, like, they're leaving the hospital and like Eric Roberts walks them out and she's like, bye, Dr. Beck, and like hugs him. And the mother, I mean, they do such a great job telegraphing this. It's like so obvious and hilarious, but like the mother does like a boom, like bug-eyed look, and he's got his hands like on her back and whatnot, and she's just like, what was he doing?
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, oh, this mom gets it from the jump, man, and everyone's gonna think she's fucking crazy. And look what happens.
You got to do the Keanu hug, man, like a real light top on the shoulders
Right.
only, my friend, and then you're out of there.
Yep. Or just like raise your arms out like Jesus or something in front of this mother, you know. Yeah, it's just
Because
fucking disgusting.
But then the mom is like, oh, you know, maybe you shouldn't wear this kind of an outfit around your doctor. And it's like, I don't know. That's a little, you know, mom's going a little bit off the rails there.
See, honey, Sonny, no, honey, it's your fault. Okay, that's what I'm saying here.
Yeah, I told you, guys will be guys.
So yeah, Ryan is like, they're like kind of on the outs a little bit. Like he's playing Halo and she's like not having it. Like, and there's this thing where like they try to have sex, but then he like touches. Or I'm getting way ahead of myself.
Yeah. So there's like a dream that he has. There's a lot in this movie of him having these like fantasy sequences.
Yes.
And I think it's like fantasy sequences, and there's also moments where you hear him just like hearing voices, because there's this great moment where he's walking down the hallway kind of like he's in slow motion but everyone else isn't, and like he's fantasizing her saying like, I just love you, Dr. Beck.
Yes.
And like weird shit like that. But then yeah, there's this moment where, you know, it's the no more soccer, they kind of a fight, she's like, all right, I'm gonna leave now, you play your game, little texting while driving baby. And then it cuts to his house and he comes downstairs to answer the door.
That's
and she's there, and it's like, oh, I didn't know where else to go. And he's like, oh, well, I won't tell. And everything. And then it cuts back and like he's at the top of the stairs and no one has knocked on the door or anything, and you're like, oh cool, so now he's gonna be having salacious fantasies about this girl.
I love a kissy dream.
Oh
I love to kiss a dream. I love a kiss on the mouth a dream and a kiss on the cheek dream. I love it.
Uh,
You know, there's an accomplice in this movie, I feel, that goes uncredited here, but this head nurse
yeah.
is a little much for my taste. Like, she comes up to him and is like, at one point, like, oh, doctor, Sophie's here for her, week later checkup or whatever. And he's like, oh, that's really cool. Thanks so much. And then, like, he fucking uses Banaka on his mouth really quickly. Like, if you're that nurse, like, hey, so I told you that a 17-year-old girl was here for a checkup, and you said thank you and applied Banaka to your mouth. Why?
I may be asking in general, why do you have Banaka? Like,
yeah, why are you bringing Banaka to work?
Maybe just like I know, like there's like those little cups of Listerine around. Come on,
or just a mint. I mean, Banaka. Banaka is specifically. I'm gonna be playing some fucking tongue twister later.
Oh,
That's what
nice.
Banaka is for.
Note to self: get Banaka. Anyway, you're right, because like you would think after working with this guy for so long, you'd know that he's a fucking freak.
Exactly.
He's like a walking fucking weirdo here.
Like, yeah, he's never hit on some nurse at the fucking hospital, some other doctor. Like, why don't we go on a date? Oh, you bitch! You a bitch!
Right. We I don't know if we got to
Yes.
that point in that first date where he yells at this woman that she's a fat ass bitch that could go to hell.
Oh, yeah.
Because she didn't want to get married on the first date.
She can go to
Dude,
hell.
and it's
She was
also
giving him fuck me eyes, and he was like, "How about marriage?" And
dude,
then-
and the
then he
craziest part
freaks
about
out.
that. The craziest part about that, right before that freak out, though, the single most fucking pathetic thing I've ever seen in any of these kinds of movies is he's like, all right, can you just sit down for just one quick second? Can you just tell me what I did wrong? And it's just like, come on, you fucking loser. Oh my God.
And she runs out of the restaurant. Yeah, he's like slamming the top of her car. And he's like, I've got a young girl at a hospital that is in love with me.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And then he says that he's unfriending her.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know,
I'm
the point
unfriending
about-
you is very funny.
The point with the nurse, though, it's like if he can have like a normal relationship with a female colleague, which seemingly that's what is going on there. They seem to be getting along fine, and it's not weird. I just don't understand what his problem is.
Well, she gave me a weird look when I told her I need to put some cologne on before going to see my patient. I don't see what's wrong with that.
So Sophie is very grateful. You know, she was close to death. This guy saved her life. So she finds out from one of the nurses that she did die on the table and he brought her back and all this stuff. And so she gives him a note not to read in front of her because it's so embarrassing, and a cute little teddy bear. And dude,
Yep.
he is tugging it to this teddy bear in like 6 minutes. You know it.
Oh, that
You
teddy
Oh
bear
yeah,
was
he
full
went.
of cum.
He went into that office after he got that teddy bear and he fucking came on it. He absolutely did.
Hey,
Yeah. There's no doubt about
hey,
it.
Mr. Bear, you smell like Sophie.
I must be the puppet master because I just cut some ropes.
Now, Sophie, can you tell me where you got this bear? I'm gonna need a few replacements.
And Sophie, let's say I accidentally poked a hole in this bear. Where would I get another bear that I can hopefully not poke as many holes in?
Sophie, I had to take that bear's eyes out because it was looking at me when I was doing stuff.
Oh, hey there, Mr. Bear. Let's just take a look at the tag on your little behind. Oh, good. Washing machine safe.
The bear is just like, oh, you know, every 91% chance I was going to be an Easter present. And of course, I got to go to this fucking guy.
You know, most times I would just get cummed on. Now I'm being came in. I don't like that. I don't like that.
This is no way for a teddy bear to live.
Oh yeah, I was being real rough. I mean, my dog was being real rough with it.
Yeah, blame it on the dog, dude.
He's getting he's getting his dog to fuck it too.
Mm-hmm,
And the crazy thing about that note, I mean, you know, the note is red and it's very nice until like the end of it where it's like, and this is where he is kind of seeing like the fucking checkered flag being waved here. He's like, she ends the note with, "My heart truly belongs to you. Love, Sophie." And he's like, Green light.
So he follows her home and
Teddy bear on this dashboard, by the way.
Yeah, you can't have the teddy bear on the dash.
Yeah, it sticks there naturally.
Don't even need no suction cups.
Put it down. It's like super glue.
He follows her and Caitlin to some food court, which looks, I don't know if you guys remember the picture, exactly the food court George Lucas was having that Chinese food in.
Oh, maybe.
The Galleria. Dude, it might have been.
Can you keep it down? I'm trying to read the New York Times over here.
Hey, I didn't want to say nothing, but that doctor's a real fucking creep, Sophie.
I mean,
What do you think about Star Wars, by the way?
You're really into carrot cake? Me too.
Yeah, I think Anakin Skywalker in those prequels has about as much character as Eric Roberts in this movie.
Absolutely. And dude, and the whole okay, here's the thing. And this is not this is her fault at all. But here's just a general rule of thumb in social situations, especially, we're venturing out back into the world. We're slowly opening back up with the vaccine coming and everything. Now, here's the deal. If you see someone like a doctor, or a dentist or your banker or some shit in a mall food court, you do not yell out and wave that person down.
You can't.
Because she's just like, oh, Dr. Beck, you're getting Panda Express too.
I once saw my dentist at a flea market, and we both recognized each other, and we just averted eyes. Dude,
yep,
we are at the flea market. I don't need this.
That's right, because you don't want it and they don't want it. So don't say hi.
So,
you don't have to say hi to every Tom, Dick, and Harry in the food court.
Stop saying hi.
I went stag to Manchester by the Sea, and
What?
Is this you or Dr. Beck?
this is
dude?
me just going solo
okay.
to Manchester by the Sea, just a dude on a snowy January day.
You saw it 7 times in a row.
And behind me was my doctor and her boyfriend, and I'm just grabbing all this popcorn and soda, and she's telling me to watch it with the food. And I'm like,
No.
no,
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Not then, but in previous checkups, it's you should work out more. You should do this, and I'm like, here I am with the world's largest popcorn and soda by myself, and
Seeing Manchester by the Sea.
Yeah.
Dude, the next time you saw her, was she like, so Steve, do you like the movie? And you're like, yeah, it's all right. And she's like, do you like those 2 trips to the concession stand?
I was watching you kill yourself in real time.
let me ask you, Steve. Did it feel okay eating sugar while he was, talking about the burning house, popping a Starburst in your mouth while he's crying like that?
Yeah, by the way, Steve, what did you get for that movie? Because some movies are concession stand movies and some are not.
Yeah,
it was just a small popcorn and a soda.
Okay.
Was it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it?
I'm not a candy
Was it?
man. I'm not a candy man.
That's true. You've told me you don't have a sweet tooth.
I don't. And I'm not
That's fucking crazy.
I mean, sometimes
but
I get the hot dog, and thank God that day I did not get the hot dog.
See, so that's the thing. I feel like if you're in for a very heart demolishing family drama like Manchester by the Sea, it is popcorn and soda, and you cannot stray from that path. No hot dogs, no nachos, definitely no fucking candy, man. You cannot just be eating candy watching that movie.
I don't know. Heart demolishing. It goes man. It's pretty good.
Right.
Shit, maybe was I getting stalked by my doctor possibly?
Oh,
yeah.
shit, dude.
Yeah,
You were.
Was she like, Steve, we saved you a seat?
No, she was
You
not.
just don't remember it because she's a better doctor, so she knows the right amount of chloroform to put over your face.
Hey, Steve. I hope that's a Diet Coke.
Cause he sits down with them, and he's like, I just love the carrot cake here. And she's like, yeah, us too. And he's like, hey, Caitlin. And he pulls out a fucking $50 bill and is like,
Crisp as a winter's morning, dude.
why don't you go get us all some carrot cake? And she does. And she's like, wow, Dr. Beck, $50. I'm 17,
Yeah. And then this is where, this right here is where it all has to end. Because they're talking while the friend is going to get $8 worth of carrot cake with a $50 bill. And he's like, oh, I just wanted to thank you for the nice note and teddy bear that you got me. It's just so nice. And oh, it meant a lot to me.
Oh,
and
that's
he
it.
like rubs her finger. That's the end of it, dude. That is the fucking end of it right there. I'm getting up, going to the friend and being like, take that dude's $50 and we're getting out of here right now.
She recoils, and then he's like, you know, I'm actually going to the movies after this, seeing Manchester by the Sea. He's like, they just going to the movies after this. Interested? And he even says like, only you, not Caitlin. And it's like, dude, you gotta at least pretend it's a group outing.
Oh man, yeah. And she, you know, chokes down vomit and then is like, no, you know, we gotta go and whatever. And we have this is again, fuck, dude, it was like watching an old Kinnison special. I was just laughing so hard. Like he's going on and on, lumbering around the streets of Los Angeles, freaking out, beating up garbage cans, screaming, I am a doctor! I am a doctor!
This is the part that reminded me of Vampire's Kiss with the I'm a
Yeah,
vampire, I'm a vampire. Because it's just such an epic freak out.
I mean, come on, what would you do? You try to ask this baby out, and you know, and it doesn't go the way you want to?
I don't do that, but I do have frequent bouts of where I start screaming I'm a podcaster as I fucking fall down into trash.
It is, and this is what she goes back. She tells the mom, and the mom, we're having a family meeting about this, which makes a lot of sense. And she's like,
Yep.
I don't know, like, you know, he seems like he might have even followed her to this, to the mall, and, you know, this, that, and the other thing. We need to get a new doctor. And the guy's like, huh, he's the best doctor in the country. We're not going to do better than him. You know what? And guys are just going to be guys. Doctors, listen, you're a very pretty girl, Sophie. You've got to get used to doctors hitting on you all the time.
Yeah.
That's what happens. Doctors just hit on people all the time.
You just have to, you know what? It's not their fault. You have to think about a threat of sexual violence every single day. They're right to think it, but you have to be cautious.
Listen, Sophie, you know, Daddy got in on the Doc's poker game, and, well, I'm down a little bit, and technically he owns you now. I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah, exactly. I told him it was cool.
I put the keys to my little girl on the table during that poker game.
Coincidentally, I've also lost our house.
No. You had a college fund. You definitely had one.
The dad goes to see him, and it is fucking hilarious because he's like, Dr. Beck, I mean, my crazy daughter has all these wild ideas about you asked her to the movies. And this is one of the funniest things in this movie. Again, it might as well have been I had Caddyshack on because he's like, well, I think your daughter's getting it a little bit twisted there, fella, because I told her I was going to see the new German film. New German film is what he says. And then it's like, oh, I guess she just assumed that was an invite. Sorry, your daughter's a fucking moron.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going to see the new Christian Petzold movie.
It's called Undine.
Have you seen it? It's about mermaids.
But then he uses the bear and the note against her because he's like, listen, people fall in love with their patients all the time. And my coworkers have seen it a lot. So here's a bear that she gave me. The holes in it were there when she gave it to me. And then here's this note that I think you might want to read.
And the best part is he reads the note and he's like, you might be right, doctor. And then he's like, can I have the note back?
Yep. And he says, I'm the best surgeon money can buy. You need me. So it's this insane trap of like, your daughter might need heart surgery again. And if that happens, I'm your guy. So listen, you just got to let all this fucking finger tickling continue here because I'm the best money can buy.
And because I'm a gentleman, I'm not going to bring out the IOU.
But I am going to break into your house while you go run errands.
That's the craziest part.
Oh,
He does break
man.
it. And this is the thing. If you're going to break into someone's house and do like, you know, a full-scale panty raid, you got to be in and out in 5 minutes.
Yep.
You are not taking your shoes off. Number one.
Dude, the shoes off. I fucking love that.
The-
Like
yeah.
Because he's like sniffing her comforter.
The sniffing of the dolls is like
Yes.
the creepiest
Insane.
thing I've ever seen.
Also, way to go, 17-year-old girl, and your fucking creepy ass extensive doll collection.
I think she's
Yikes.
supposed to be 18. At least I think they say that at the end.
Oh, is that right?
So at least there's that.
Well, I'm,
Yeah,
It's cool,
I
dude.
guess so.
Dude, actually, it's cool.
I'm gonna presume the best. I'm gonna hope that she's trying to train an army of living dolls to attack her enemies.
Sure.
That's
sure.
what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping.
I think like the preparations for the backyard funeral is when they say she's 18.
Dude,
Oh, got
When
it.
backyard wrestling's coming back, backyard funeral's coming back.
absolutely.
It's all open air, dude. You're good to go.
That's right.
That's right.
Dude, in
Yeah, but
COVID
also him-
precautions. We're having a backyard. Now I know this is.
Oh
Anyway.
man, you're gonna have like a DIY coffin craze. Like, make your own coffin.
Oh,
why,
yeah, dude.
Why spend all that money on all that polish and all the extra wood, the fancy wood from California?
Chris, there was literally a story I saw the other day about fun coffins that are people unveiling.
Like what do they have? Like Adventure Time characters
Dude,
on
you
them or
could
what?
you could be buried in a fucking hot dog now.
Oh Jesus H.
Hot
Christ.
dog coffin.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
You got a link to that, or?
I'm trying to find it. Maybe this was one of my fantasies.
Oh man, I wish I was buried in a hot dog coffin.
Oh, that's a sweet, sweet fantasy baby.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Speaking
Okay.
of sweet, sweet
I-
fantasy, baby. Oh, you got the hot dog information?
I do. I'm going to drop it in the chat. It's a New Zealand trend of fun coffins, which, like,
That's
of course,
their sense of humor, man. They love
also,
that
you know,
stuff.
they beat COVID without the vaccine, so they didn't have to have as many as us, so they could have fun ones.
Yeah.
That's true. Oh wow, look at this Lego coffin, Star Trek coffin.
That's not bad.
Yeah, okay. Again, though, this is just shit
Dude,
you're putting in the ground.
The photo of the hot dog being loaded into this
Oh.
hearse.
Look at that.
This is
Oh no, this isn't a hot dog, dude. Look at the caption: a cream donut-shaped coffin
my
for the
bad.
funeral of Phil McLean outside a
yeah,
church in New
okay.
Zealand.
Yeah, an eclair or something. That'd be good for
Yeah,
an
it sorta looks like
Italian
an-
one.
This is what my doctor
Yeah.
thinks I'm gonna get buried with.
If people are
No, there's one that's a Cadbury's Dairy Milk candy coffin, right?
I was
Ah,
gonna say
yeah.
if there was a hot dog, like if the coffin was a hot dog, wouldn't you have to have a hearse that looks like a bun?
that, I mean, I think this eclair looks like it has buns on it, but it's not a hot dog. But it looked like a hot dog to me.
well,
Yeah.
you know what? This just means that there's still time for us to corner the market
On
on hot dog coffins.
True.
It's
Clearly taking off.
After COVID, we might be so wide we need a burger coffin.
Yeah, totally, dude.
By the way, if anyone's curious, this is April 15th, 2021 story from the Associated Press, and I'm seeing it on New York Post.
So like he's like huffing this comforter and rolling around in this bed, and he starts having another fantasy where like she comes in like total like Valentine's Day lingerie, and they just start fucking getting it on.
Mhm. And the
While
camera is
her
like,
and the mother
the
Go
camera,
ahead.
by the way, is right up her uterus. By the way, like when
Ugh.
she gets into this bed, it's just like, "Hello, everyone."
well, fucking Doug, whatever, dude, would have it no other way. What's his fucker's name?
Doug Campbell. But,
Yeah.
There we go.
but cameras will be cameras, okay? It's nothing about the male gaze. Just get used to it.
Yeah, you're in a movie. Yeah, I know you're the victim in the movie, but you're also a victim as an actress. So just get used to it.
Look, you know, AI now runs the cameras. We don't have people who tell people where to put the cameras or carry the cameras.
So Sophie and the mother come back home. It's a weird, like, I guess the two of them just went to a fucking convenience store really quickly, come back, and he's like not hearing them enter the house because in his mind he's still just having wild sex with this
Oh,
girl.
yeah, he's like, man, yeah, in his
And
sex
he's-
stream,
yes.
he's jerking off in her bed.
You know for sure he is. There's no, I mean, like you don't see it in the
Mhm.
movie. It's not actually fully implied. But what else is he doing? What else could he be doing?
It has to be.
The shoes are off.
Exactly. That's all you need to know is that the shoes are off.
He's at least revving the engines. I don't know if he got to completion or anything, but he definitely, gave a few tugs.
He finally is like the fantasy version of Sophie is like, oh my God, they're home. And he like wakes up and hears them and is like, oh fuck, not again. And has to like hilariously hide in this girl's bathroom. The boyfriend comes over. They're like in the room. He's like coming over to apologize and talk to her and everything. And Eric Roberts is like peeking through the barely open door like, oh man, I might start jerking off again.
Yeah, because they start to have sex, and then like I guess he feels her scar and feels bad, and she's like, oh, you're disgusted by me, and it's like this, that, and the other thing, which leads to my favorite part of the movie. So Eric Roberts now sees him as a threat. They don't even show really how he gets out. Like basically,
no, it's bullshit actually, because what he does is like, first of all, he's upstairs,
Yes.
and when they show him, he runs out like the back door on the first floor, and also stands there for way too long. Like if you get out successfully, you book it through that yard, you get the fuck out of there, right? And he's like standing there like, wow, that was really close. Guess I'll think about getting going now.
And then that, and you're in a quiet suburban street. Like anytime you start going, hey, where are you going? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just not that easy to do. But so he sees the boyfriend as a threat now, and he asks one of the other doctors when he's coming in next. He comes in and he swipes, and like they have like a kind of a tete-a-tete here where he's like, oh, hey. And he's like, oh, you're Sophie's doctor that met her at the movie. He's like, no, that is a fabrication, Ryan. Funny story that could get me disbarred. So let's ixnay on that. But then he grabs her cell phone, and his cell phone, he texts the buddy.
This is great.
Eddie, who's Caitlin's boyfriend, who we've met previously. And he's like, hey, man, I was trying to hook up with Sophie last night, and she had a scar on her. It's like I'm dating the Bride of Frankenstein. And Eddie, here's the thing, dude. Andrew, Eric, and Chris, if I ever text you something you find to be untoward, could you do me a huge favor and talk to me about it?
Oh shit! I guess fuck. I got a lot to talk to.
Okay,
you
yeah,
about.
please.
Oh my god!
How much time you got?
As opposed to him, Eddie just gets his text like, "Whoa, you'll
Also,
never guess what Ryan just
It was
texted me."
more lewd than you alluded to. Too. This is the top level of
that's right.
Patreon, so I can say the word "tit" on here.
That's right.
Thank you, by the way. You gave me that freedom. See, she's got a huge scar under her tit.
That's
But
what
what's
he says.
crazy? What's crazy about that though is like we've seen the scar. I mean, yeah, technically it's under her tits. So's her fucking feet. Like, the scar I would not describe as being under her tits.
But Eric
like,
Roberts is such a lunatic in this movie.
I would also, if I was this guy's friend, I'd be like, Ryan, like you like Marvel movies, The Bride of Frankenstein.
Yeah, that's
like,
a good one.
that's the only, like,
Yeah.
what, is he making a Cab Calloway fucking reference in there too?
dude, it would have been great if the friend just texted back, I don't know what The Bride of Frankenstein is.
or if Ryan, if the doctor as Ryan texted The Bride of I Frankenstein, so people
There you go.
understand.
It's just you. I mean, there could have been something else,
But-
right?
Eddie
Yeah.
just
Like some sort of other reference.
Yeah, like for
abs-
sure. Like
yeah.
I'm trying to think of anything scarred up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger,
The Walking
you know.
Dead, something like that.
Yeah.
Jesus, Ryan, why did you say that we used to be like Bacall and Bogey? Who the fuck is that?
Is that your uncle or something?
You know, like that song Key Largo by Bertie Higgins. Come on, kids. Come on, kids. Let's talk about Bertie Higgins.
Oh, Bertie Higgins.
You know, he's got that song that goes like Bogey and Bacall.
I saw him on the Flippin' the Birdie tour, and he was phenomenal.
Hey, Ryan.
Eric, I love that you just reminded me again that with that reference, you and I both love listening to Yacht Rock Radio on Sirius
dude.
FM.
Yeah, and for whatever reason, when I worked at Showtime, Bertie Higgins had somehow worked with Showtime in some way, so there was just stacks of that CD signed personally by him.
Oh no way!
And I had
they couldn't fucking give him away for free.
Yeah,
huh?
exactly. I had one, and I actually regret forgetting it behind at work.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah.
Hey Ryan, why did you text me that you wanted to meet up at Caldor later? What's Caldor? Isn't that where all us cool kids hang out these days?
What do you say we go to Caldor and then get an egg cream afterwards?
Yeah, they got a great cool soda fountain right there. Oh, that's Woolworth. Excuse me.
What do you mean you need to replace your VHS player? The fuck is that?
All
But
right,
again-
gotta find a modern reference for these kids. Why, meet me at Filene's basement.
But honestly, dude, yeah, if I text you something nasty or shitty about my girlfriend, don't show your girlfriend. Now we're fucked.
Yeah.
Now we're all
yeah.
fucked.
I mean, good on this guy, I guess, but like this dude just instantly turning on his friend for sending a salacious text, which is
It's
a terrible
crazy.
text at the same time, but like, I don't know, talk to him before you show
Exactly.
your
Yeah,
girlfriend.
it's just what the fuck is your problem? Like
Bring
that's
up-
that's what it
exactly.
is.
Dude, don't be an asshole, blah, 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 you're lucky to have her. Whatever you want to say, just don't be like, holy shit, Caitlin, you'll never guess what.
It's so dumb. And so then, like, of course, Ryan's life is like temporarily ruined. He's going on about like, I swear it wasn't me. And then he actually has the good idea. He texts the buddy and he's like, hey, can you let me know? Or I think he calls him maybe. He's like, just let me know the timestamp on that text message. And so the dude tells him, and then he's like, fuck her. That's when I was in that doctor's appointment. That motherfucking weirdo is there. And he goes to Eric Roberts' house. And this is one of the funniest things in the movie, too, where, like, he's trying to be like, you fucking stay away from my girlfriend, Eric Roberts, like this, that, and the other thing. And then, like, he's, like, swinging his fucking walker at him, like, trying to fight Eric Roberts.
It's great.
Oh, my
not,
God.
Not since the Mask of Zorro, man. This is an amazing fight scene, quote unquote. This is for a Lifetime movie. This is about as good as you get, and this was pretty hilarious.
It's not bad. Yeah, and he grabs Ryan's leg and like applies pressure and like to hurt him really, and he throws his fucking walker away, and the dude's like, you can't. Ryan's like, you can't do this. You're a doctor. And I'm off the clock.
Yeah.
Yep.
You didn't
Love it.
realize
Love
you were you were messing with the best of the best, boy.
Part 1 and 2.
I haven't renewed my license yet, Ryan.
For the next 48 hours, I'm not a doctor.
I could do anything I want.
And here's the thing, movie. You're only like at 87 minutes long. Give me a little more with this kid struggling to get in the car because Eric Roberts, like this kid cannot walk. Eric Roberts throws this cane like way far away, like Biff Tannen, like go get it. And then they just cut, and the kid's just in the car, like, whew. That was challenging. And I'm like, no, show me this motherfucker crawling.
And also,
around,
like, I don't know, like,
please.
what about your neighbors? Do you really want an 18-year-old boy crawling and screaming on your fucking lawn, dude? Don't you want to get him into his car and get him out off your property?
That is right. Next movement of creepitude, he follows her to another store in the mall.
Yeah. And this is when he gives her a doll that she's known to collect because he smelled them all. And she's like, how did you know I like this? He's like, well,
I'm just intuitive. Yeah, good shave.
he's like, no, I didn't follow you. I was just at this mall as well. I was at Hotta Pick. What's that? Yeah, Hotta Pick. I was over at the Hotta Pick, and I was getting Marilyn Manson posters.
Yeah, Marilyn Manson post.
You kids like that still, right?
I was over at the Phi over there getting tapes for my new tape deck.
Bye. But this is great because she's just like, yeah, well, I can't accept this. And then, this movie, the laughs keep on coming. Another serious freak out. He's smashing this doll on the ground and stamping on it.
Yes,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
Take that doll.
And then again, we get more with the father around here. They're like, look, asshole, he followed her to the mall again and tried to give her a doll. And she's like, Dad, I never fucking told him about my weird doll collection. How does he know this? And again, the guy is just like, honey, I mean, I think we should just give Dr. Beck a call right now and get his side of the story. Like, dude. Will you please go away on a business trip for the rest of this movie?
Honey, your uncle didn't die in a car crash, okay? The doc really has a lot on me now, okay? So why don't you just forget it happened, okay?
Because he even says, like, what, we're gonna ruin a good man's career over this, giving a doll at a mall? Like, yes, that's wildly inappropriate.
Listen, if I ever give you a doll at a mall, cancel me. You could be 70 years old.
Honey, you want me to ruin this man's career just because he wants to strangle you to death? I mean, come on.
Look, we have a hot daughter. I'm sorry. This is what we have to deal as a family. We have to deal with.
Maybe you should try being less hot. You ever think about that?
Well, maybe you shouldn't have born a piece of ace, huh? Anyway, I got to talk to my sunshine on TikTok.
My sunshine. Oh, you did a little cartwheel this morning, huh, Sunshine? I love that video.
Sunshine, you never replied. I sent you 200 messages. Just reply and call me your moonlight.
She did a dance this morning called the Betty Boop. I know what that is.
Good morning, Sunshine. Would you like Lizzo tickets?
I just Googled what that was, and they were pretty expensive.
Actually, your Cash App link isn't working. You have a Venmo instead.
Sunshine, you ought to consider OnlyFans.
So, to get revenge like any crazy doctor would do on this rancid mother, he pulls the old penicillin switcheroo. He goes into this woman's medical records.
This is insane.
And it's like, oh, allergies, penicillin. Then he gets a bottle of melatonin or something that she has to take every day and does a little pill switch out, puts the penicillin in there, and then I guess we don't see this, but I guess you're to believe he's gone to their house, stolen their mail, which includes a prescription drug by mail service thing. It reseals that box and gets it back to them. This mother fucking drops down in anaphylactic shock. Sophie finds her, so we're back at this fucking same hospital, and he's like, oh, weird, Sophie. I just heard how you saved your mom's life. Your first patient. You're gonna be a great doctor.
And then he sees the guy from Beetlejuice that was burnt up and smoking, and he's like, green light idea. This is where he gets the idea to fake her death, and that's how it's gonna go. Because she tells him to go fuck himself again. She's like, you're gonna be a great guy. She's like, get the fuck away from me. You creep me out so much. Please.
Well, now that you've escalated this to profanity, I'm gonna fake your death.
Because it's a classic Lifetime movie staple. It's the parking lot scene. And because I mean it's a thing that people get freaked out about, so you want to always have your abductions take place in parking lots. And
that's absolutely right, dude. You got to make sure you are correctly triggering the fear of your audience.
We gotta make it look like it's real. I'm director Doug Campbell.
Oh, so you know what it's like. Garages, they're very cheap to rent out.
And he's full on going chloroform here. You know what I mean? The mask is off. He tries to get her. She elbows him a bunch, gets away, drives, and gets it but she's blocked in, and I'm like, lady, I don't even give a shit. Just keep driving. Drive through the wall. Get away, or hit this guy with your car.
Yeah.
Yep. And then you don't see the end result. It just cuts to she has burned to death in a car, and the car crashed into a pole, and she burned to death and everything. And at this point, I am just what is this movie doing? My jaw was dropped. I was on my feet. I was staring at the TV. Where are we going with this movie?
Yeah, one problem is we have CGI fire on the car when he does it. It's
looks
just dude,
fucking shit.
You're making a fucking movie. There has to be some budget. Light a fucking Honda or Toyota on fire.
Exactly.
It can't cost that much.
It looks so bad. It's like Nintendo 64 graphics.
Yeah.
But one thing I do like is a little later on where you get to see a shot of the corpse's hand that's all burnt, and we see that her ring is on the finger. And what
Right.
also, like, we get this whole thing of he changes the dental records from this Jane Doe with hers so that everyone believes it. But like, we are giving doctors, and this is a big thing in this country, by the way, we're giving doctors way too much access and freedom and expertise, quote unquote.
Like, there should be a dental records person,
Mhm.
and a doctor has to go to the dental records person and be like, you know what? I need the dental records of this specific person. And they then have to give a reason as to why. Like,
Yeah.
he's just because he does the same thing with the prescriptions, like just hacking everything.
It's Ferris
ridiculous.
Bueller, like we were talking about earlier.
So you get like the flashback, seeing everything that happened, and it's like him he steals a body from the morgue, faking the crash and everything.
Now, what does the morgue guy say on Monday morning when that fucking body's gone?
Seriously, like, Jerry, it happened again.
Fuck Jerry, I blacked out again. Shit. I'm sorry. I know I'm not supposed to drink on the job, but you know what? It was a boring night. And, you know, Leslie just left me, okay?
Listen, either I dragged that corpse to the ravine myself or there's zombies out here.
Listen, it's a Jane Doe. It was a Friday night. Those always go missing, okay? I can't be responsible for it.
You know how they always say that they didn't just get up and walked out of here? Well, sometimes they do, okay, Brandon?
Sometimes
Yeah,
they
for all we know, that could have been Lady Jesus.
So whatever. The end of this movie is the boyfriend starts this whole campaign of like, listen, that wasn't my grandmother's ring that I gave her on her hand. Like, I don't believe that she's actually dead. I think something's going on with this doctor. The mom like kind of gets behind it. The dad is like, the funeral is tomorrow. Enough with these conspiracy theories, Ryan.
And the best thing is he says, there's no way we're gonna get over this if he keeps coming over here like this. I'm like, you're not. It's the death of your only child. You're not getting over it, dude. Like,
Yeah, well, I got to get through this funeral so I can get back on TikTok and talk to Sunshine.
Also, the doc said we're having another poker game next week, and I'm ready to pony up again.
meanwhile, she's being held. You want to know what a keyword for this film was, ladies and gentlemen? A keyword, an IMDb keyword.
Is this a J Masters clue?
Here comes IMDb keyword. Tied up while barefoot. How about that? Tied feet hyperlink as well.
Wait, how did you know this? That you have that bookmarked? Is that your homepage?
No, I'm looking at it's on the front page of Stalked by My Doctor.
Tied
Block
up
here.
while barefoot is IMDb page is your homepage. Whenever you bring up your web browser.
But it's not part of the Tied Up While Barefoot series of movies.
Dude,
it's not.
It's just a tag. Okay.
I am there right now, and there are a lot of movies that feature this that I did not realize. The Life Aquatic, I'm looking at you.
Finding Nemo, weird.
Vanilla Sky, It Follows,
The
28
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah, just a lot of the tied up while bare. And also I have to, here's the thing. Another credit on the main actress is Brianna Joy is her name? Brianna, wait.
Sure, whatever, dude.
Brianna Joy Chomer. Her latest credit is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and I have to believe someone looked at that keyword.
No, that's Tarantino's homepage. Got it.
Exactly.
Wow. She played.
You know what sucks?
Yeah.
I can't find like I'm on the app, like on my iPad. I can't find where the fucking keywords are.
Oh no, it's
Oh.
I'm just on the web page there on my laptop.
Fucking God damn you, IMDb.
So, but
Trash.
she is very tied up and very barefoot at this point.
Sure is. And also important to note, like just in a hospital dressing gown.
Yeah.
Mm.
And
Okay, that wasn't what she was wearing in the parking garage, Eric Roberts.
well, because he's like, you probably think I'm gonna force myself on you. Jackpot, I'm not gonna. And it's just like, yeah, great. And she's like, he's like, I'm gonna wait till you want me back, and we're gonna go to Mexico together. And then meanwhile,
Ugh.
the mother and the boyfriend show up, and he puts her in some weird box at the foot of his bed that's 6 feet tall kind of a thing.
Dude, it's like Rope. It's like the Hitchcock movie
Yes,
Rope.
it is. Well,
They're just having a conversation in this room while the woman's in the box.
that's right. Let's serve dinner right here. I got this idea after a dinner party featuring my old prep school headmaster.
By the way, I found the actress's Twitter account and followed by one person I follow, Eric Roberts.
Oh, well, they're buds. Come on.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
They've now done 2 movies together.
And so he kind of like talks the mother through it and like basically he's like, he just like convinces them that she's dead, basically. I forget how he does it.
Well, by basically threatening the guy, like,
Yes.
you come into my house making all these wild accusations.
Fellas, by the way, one of her tweets here is a link to her TikTok.
Sunshine. This is bad. But so like they leave, and this is the thing, and I feel like this is a lesson we all have to learn. If you're ever abducted by someone who's in love with you, you always got to single white female them like immediately, which is the like, no, I love you back, man. Let's go for it. Like that's your first move, not the yelling, not the screaming. Like, oh, this is great. Yeah, you're right. Why don't you untie me and we'll both give each other hand jobs?
But right off the bat, would they not just be expecting that right off the bat?
Yeah, that's a good question. Because she does it here and she almost does it successfully, but she pulls her move too quickly with the knife. You know what I mean? I think you kind of got to go a little far here in the single white femaling. And by single white female, at the end of single white female, Bridget Fonda kisses Jennifer Jason Leigh like, oh yeah, I'm way into girls. What are you talking about?
Exactly. Also, though, in this scene, the start of this scene where the mom and the Ryan show up here, winner of the biggest dipshit award for this movie is this mother, because they fucking get there and it's like, all right, the kid is like convinced that Sophie is in this house. They're like, all right, let's just sneak up, see what he's doing here. You know, this lady does the fob door lock, like click, click, and the fucking car makes the noise. And it ticks off Eric Roberts like, oh, wait a sec. Oh, someone's here. Uh-oh. Like, why? You know your car makes that noise, lady. What are you doing? Yeah, but then it's just crazy. Eric Roberts is like packing. This is they are making out. You know, she's like, I'm ready now. And he's like, I don't believe you. But then she says like just the hands. Then, like, when he frees her hands, she reaches for a knife. Like, he's brought up a plate of food previously.
Oh, yeah, he's like feeding her. It's pretty gross, dude.
Yeah, it is disgusting. There's also a sponge bath that happens. Also disgusting.
Yeah.
But then this is him again. This fucking sad sack, pathetic as balls incel shit. He's just like, I just want someone to be with me. Why can't I get the girl?
Yeah.
Oh, God damn you, maniac.
See, that's the thing. This guy is not a weird porno guy. This guy jerks off to like bridezillas.
Yeah.
like Say Yes to the Dress episodes is what he's beating off to. It's not the insane tab. It's the bridal tab.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be happy forever, just like I will one day.
Oh, thank God her mother's got opinions on the red one.
And if you misbehave, I'm going to amputate all your limbs.
Oh, that's right. That's
Dude,
what a weird threat.
Get ready for surgery. You're going to be
it's
dependent
crazy.
on me.
Because he's like, first I'm going to cut your one arm off, then I'll cut the other, then your legs, and then I'll cut your throat, or whatever he says. And then he's like, who's going to want an armless, legless mute like you? Good God.
It's good.
So she breaks free.
She breaks free, and, your classic, she starts hitting him with the golf club, and, you got to see jelly, lady. You really got to keep going until the jelly is there,
That's right.
Absolutely.
That is right.
Brain jelly, my friend.
Love that.
Got a couple
stuff.
of good, in between all of the 5 woods to the head here, she's also getting a couple of really quality nut shots in there.
That's good.
And it's also like, if you do kill him, and there is some like, if some crackpot like one of his relatives, I'm sure this was pitched as one of the sequels, tries to like sue you or something, or like tries to get you to go to the jail. I mean, it looks like you were made in the Leighton Meester factory, you know?
Yes. You were abducted by this dude. He faked your death. You are like carte blanche. Whatever you do is nice and legal.
You're fine.
Yes.
It doesn't help if you're invited.
You could literally do a fucking Rambo Last Blood, cut this dude's heart out and show it to him, and you'd be fine.
Oh, you martyred him? You did to him what they do to those girls at the end of Martyrs? Yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, I don't think I know one single jury in the world that would convict you for that.
Nope.
No, it wouldn't happen.
Man, Martyrs, that takes me back.
Not an afternoon movie, let me tell you. Not a movie.
No, that is a sundown.
Still happy?
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
Thank you.
I do love she escapes and they're having her funeral, which is a hilarious detail. It's like this. It's actually a really nice outdoor funeral. You could have a wedding right next to it if you wanted.
I've just never heard of an at-home funeral like
Yeah.
this. I mean, I guess the thing, like, the body's kind of like super burned. Maybe they're just doing like an at-home thing where like there's a cremated situation with a vase or urn rather is there, and it's just we're having a little memorial ceremony. I don't think they're burying her in the yard like a dog.
It's just it's convenient for when she runs home and we can wrap up the movie. I think.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's true. But like this fucking Tom Sawyer crashing your own funeral shit, I was dying laughing.
It is great because they even have the great detail of, it's one thing like she shows up and everyone's like, oh, and the mom starts crying and everyone's really happy. But this random older lady just passes out.
Yeah.
Dude, her passing out, and then there's another lady, just some extra who's sitting down doing the funniest, like, I'm supposed to be in shock right now, so I have my hand over my face. Oh my God. If you ever have a second, go back and find this extra funny stuff.
Here's the thing. If I'm at that funeral, you would have a hard time convincing me that this wasn't a setup. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, so was this like some sort of weird gag you guys were pulling?
Exactly.
Like,
this is a punked episode.
Yeah,
Exactly.
wait. Where are the practical jokers? I know they're here. I met one of them. I met one of them at a UCB after party. Come on, where are you?
Gotcha.
Yeah, dude. It's a sick fucking improv everywhere prank. That's what this is.
It feels it, dude. Like you would have I would not believe like, oh wow, she was they faked her death and blah blah blah, stalked by her doctor. Like no, this is a prank. Okay, nice try, kids.
Guys, some new information has come to light. I've found in the background of this episode a movie called Sorority Slaughterhouse from 2016, which appears to be it's not a Lifetime movie, I don't think, but it's a Lifetime super movie in a way, because Eric Roberts is the dean of this college that kills himself or something. Yeah, takes his own life, and his soul gets put into a clown doll that's 12 inches tall named Bobo. And not only is Eric Roberts the voice of this evil clown, but the star of this movie, Brianna Joy Chomer, is in it.
Wow.
And that's not all. Jessica Morris and Eric Roberts also starred in the other Lifetime movies, The Wrong Teacher and The Wrong Roommate. So there are multiple girls with Eric Roberts Lifetime movies in this Sorority Slaughterhouse, which I guarantee is unwatchable.
Did you find that to be a keyword, tied up feet?
Oh yeah, that's my new homepage.
Gotcha.
That's just now your new watch list, dude. There's all the movies that you got to get through.
It was right under E.T.
The funniest thing though, out of all the funny things in this fake funeral, is the boyfriend Ryan sees her, and this kid pulls a little Forrest Gump move right here, because he ditches the cane and runs at full speed, which he was told he would never do again. Right? You're like, oh boy, I get it.
It'd be great if he just
the power of love, ladies and gentlemen.
He fell to the floor in pain, like, oh God, why did I do that?
Oh, that was so stupid.
I set back my rehab 6 months. Shit.
I'll never walk again.
I'm such a fucking idiot. Oh man, and like we get this scene of like the cops raiding his house, and like he's left everything as is, right? All of his fucking I'm gonna cut you up tools are still laid out in the kitchen. The straps are still on the bed, the whole nine, and he's just gone. We see him, he's down in Cabo San Lucas where he told her that his retirement home was, and it's just like mirroring the first scene. There's a woman who comes up to the table at this restaurant that he's at, like, do you want to order some appetizers for the table or something? And he's like, oh, that's all right. There's a friend who's going to be joining me. She'll be here any minute. I'm having an old friend for dinner. It's Eric Roberts.
Yeah, that's kind of the ending.
Pretty much.
It's our first date. I'm expecting to propose to her.
I need to inseminate you before dessert.
Look, dude, he's running out of time. He's running out of time.
It's true.
I guess so, man. And that is the end of this movie. The final big laugh is the fact that this movie has the audacity to start its end credits with like the character and actor credit roll with the players.
Nice.
Oh my God, dude. You are not a fucking William H. Macy theater company. You are a goddamn Lifetime movie called Stalked by My Doctor. How dare you?
They knew they had a hit on their hands. There was 3 more on the way, man.
Are you telling me you don't like the Step-In Lifetime players?
Oh, I couldn't even believe
Wow.
that.
Guess what? Now that it's the Gang Reads IMDb.
If you're just going to be naming off Eric Roberts movies, we're going to be here for 17 years.
No, Jesus, Chris, think of me better than that. The mother in this movie played Sean William Scott's girlfriend in the motion picture Road Trip from 2000.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
So that's where, unfortunately, Eric Roberts' crazy doctor adventure ends for now. But Steve, was I reading right? There are indeed 4 more of these movies?
3 more, it seems.
Oh, okay.
Which is good. I will say, the Sleep Study one I remember being really good. And yeah, I was bummed out by the fact that, because again, like those latter films when he is just talking to himself and like he's trying to be, I'm trying to be good now. And then it's like, you're a piece of shit. You want to stalk these girls, kind of thing. It gets so. I mean, this is very good. It gets so good.
That's bonkers, man. So yeah, I don't know. Final thoughts. I don't know if we should be recommending Lifetime movies. I guess so. Steve, maybe we could do this. Take a little idea from our side order of Sleaze show. You're very familiar with these movies. Where would you say this ranks on like the lifetimiest of Lifetime movies versus like this is kind of an outlier and not really what the general body of work is about?
It's pretty close. It's a cut above again because Eric Roberts is good in it. Usually it's just some dead-eyed. It's just a cast of dead-eyed nobodies. So I would say it's like a 9 on like what you could come to expect, and it's 9 in quality just because it's much better in a lot of ways.
Gotcha. Chris Cabin, final thoughts on Stalked by My Doctor?
Oh, this is excruciating. Are they all this excruciating, Steve?
Yeah, some get worse actually. I mean, not as cringy. This is a very cringy one.
Extremely cringy. That was the kind of the problem here.
Yes.
But I definitely felt uncomfortable the whole time, so I guess bravo on that.
This is my second time watching it, and I think it gets better.
Yeah,
because maybe you're not, the cringe factor maybe is more like a hot knife at the first time. But Eric Roberts is fun enough. I would say if you're getting wasted with some friends and doing a group chat or something, this is something to do.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree with that, man. Right? It seems like that's the way I kind of wish we were watching these things with like a good group of people. I will say, I'm very like ignorant to the world of Lifetime movies. I think really, the only Lifetime movies I've seen are the ones that we've done on this show. Like, I just don't play in this pool, and that's fine. But I will say, big points off to the Lifetime Movie Club app.
Oh yeah,
that I have on the Apple TV. So first of all, let me say it's a fucking paid service.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like $6 a month or something like that. These motherfuckers, I go to find Stalked by My Doctor, the franchise flagship title, right? First of all, no search function on this app.
How dare you?
Nice.
How like not a type one, not a voice one, nothing. Hey, you stupid fuck, you just got to scroll till you find it. And it's Lifetime movies, so there's a shit ton of them. So that's going on. Also, the interface is so stupid that if it's like If this movie were called like The Stalking Doctor or something, it would be categorized under T for the dumbass shit Lifetime. And then finally, yeah, they just did not have the first Stalked by My Doctor on this platform. They have the rest of them. How are you supposed to be attracting people to this franchise if they can't start at the beginning, Lifetime Movie Club? I just don't get it.
Yeah, I guess I think the thing is they probably license shit away, and then we're like, we gotta start an app because everyone else is starting an app.
Yeah.
Right. And it's just a really half-baked
Well,
garbage
you know why?
product.
It's because A&E took over Lifetime. Back when it was just its own fucking company, it was a fucking cool place.
There you go, man.
Corporations fucking suck, dude.
Can I say? I think
that is right.
We're, this is a show we're going to do every other month, and it'd be fun to mix it up. So if anyone has suggestions for some banger 90s, like 1990s movies from Lifetime, leave them below on Patreon. I watched 15 and Pregnant last night as show research, and it could be something, but it's maybe not salacious enough.
Yeah, you don't want them tame dramas. We want like wacky shit.
I need a lot of bad decisions. If I have a problem with Stalked by My Doctor, it's one bad decision being made the whole time, constantly by the same person. I need multiple bad decisions being made by multiple characters throughout the movie.
Yeah, just like we hate
That's
movies.
what I'm looking for. Exactly.
Exactly.
So the next Once in a Lifetime episode will be coming your way in June. This is an every other month show for the time being anyway. But yeah, like Eric said, get your suggestions in. We'd love to see which way you're going to go. Although Steve Sadek, I love that you are the captain of this ship, man. So I'm sure you got a bunch in the arsenal as well.
I will take any and all requests though. I think Eric's got a good point. Just blast us with your favorites, because honestly, the problem is I watch these things and then it's like, was that the wrong neighbor or the wrong nanny? Because it actually doesn't make a difference, but it does.
I think to that point, you're right. I do want to check out Stalked by My Neighbor and Stalked by My Mom.
I will say we're not done with the Stalked by franchise.
No.
We will dip back in with Mr. Roberts eventually.
Absolutely. So until June, when we have a real wild one coming your way, I'm sure. Thank you for being the loyal Patreon subscriber that you are. This has been Once in a Lifetime, and I am Andrew Jupin.
Steven Sadek.
Eric Siska.
Chris Cabin.
Take it easy.